I didn't care.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Override Podcast, a video game podcast hosted by me, TV's Gage Edwards. I did the opening the old way this week, accidentally just now.
Cool.
The other voice that you hear, of course, is the best worst gamer in all of video games. His name is Nine.
What's up? That was the quickest you've ever gotten to me.
Because usually I have like the whole like, and when
Spiel.
I'm not doing this, I'm doing this.
Yeah. There's not a lot going on
And
this
when
week.
you and I aren't discussing new hardware that we're testing out on this podcast, FYI,
Yeah.
we're doing the podcast. So here we are doing the podcast with new hardware. So things might sound different at home. Things might sound different to us. Things might just sound. You might just hear something that you're not supposed to hear.
Yeah. If you get a buzz, that's totally normal.
We're doing a lot of technical issues. We're preparing for technical issues. We're
Always.
watching that meter, watching those
that
buttons,
meter.
we're watching that ticker still.
Got the ticker up
This
there.
ticker, this meter, I guess. Watching everything.
We got meters everywhere now.
We're surrounded by.
Is that ringing only in your ear?
I got 5G. That's a classic 2020 joke.
I know. Oh, jeez.
Anyway, it's a video game podcast that you can get on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube Music, and Amazon Music. My brain wants to go, it's Google Play. Say Google Play.
It's not
I
Google
don't
Play.
think it's not Google
YouTube
Play anymore.
Music,
It's YouTube Music.
which is dumb. But
Live.
Whatever.
Of course, you can be in the live audience with us on twitch.tv/birdcage_gaming, where you can be in the... Is the chat on the different side today?
No? Chat's been here?
No, it hasn't.
Maybe it did change.
Everything's broken. Chat's over here, because I watch chat on this side.
Huh.
People at home have no idea what I'm talking about, but
Yeah.
anyone who watches... Anyone who sits behind us would see it. Only.
Yeah, right.
No, not even the live
Only
show
the
people,
people
would
that would
would
be
know.
here
Our
would
chat,
know.
our chat output is usually on the right side of the screen. Today it's on the left side, and it's really
I saw...
crazy.
There was
great in my
something I
brain.
switched. And I don't know if I can remember where
It
it
doesn't
was.
matter. I can look that way too. None of this matters.
I know, but I'm trying to make you happy.
I'm just happy to be. I'm just happy to be here.
What?
I got Dr. Pepper in the brain.
There you go.
There it is.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. You feel better now?
I kind of like the other way. I'm just kidding.
I'm like, well, fuck it. You're stuck this way.
Well, guess what? It sucks to be you.
Sucks be you.
Again, live show people, of course, chime in with us. It's a video game podcast. We like to talk to you. We like to take questions. We like to see opinions that we think are ridiculous and some that we agree with sometimes. More often than not, we're like, what? Okay. But all right. But okay. Let's talk. Tonight's show, I don't know what. I'm going to let Nine decide what we're talking about.
All right. What are we
I have
talking
two
about?
pitches for him that I haven't discussed with him previously that I'm going to let you decide on.
What do we got?
But I can't tell you that yet because we're not there.
No, we haven't got that far.
We haven't got that far because there is a topic that starts the show every week and we'll continue to start the show until,
We die.
or we both like
Stop doing the podcast.
our hands break or something, or
One of mine's already broken.
technology shuts down and then we can't do the podcast. We'll have to scream it into a cup that's hooked to a string and
Connected
hopefully it
to,
goes
like-
to all houses.
All 5 fans.
Does that work? Is that like just a dumb kid thing?
No, it works. It works.
I can't talk to a string. Nine?
You can talk through a string.
No.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not like, I was with Boy Scouts for a little bit.
So was I.
Yeah, I understand. But a string,
A string in a cup.
can you
It's
believe
got to
it?
be a good cup.
In my
though.
lifetime, we went from string to this, like actual Star Trek invention from string. Good
It's because
job.
we reversed engineered it at Area 51.
Good job, scientists.
Way to go.
Now, when the string comes back, that's what I'm about. Nine, of course, the first topic is our what you've been playing topic. So, Nine, I'll ask you this: what have you been playing lately?
Not as much as the past few weekends. So I like I told you, but when you got here tonight, I got to play a little bit of Halo 2 with my son tonight. We got through the first 2 missions.
Can we go back to that for a second?
What the game currently, what Master Chief Collection is calling the first 2 missions.
First 2 missions. So, you did the bomb,
I did the bomb,
The
which was
bomb-
Cairo Station.
right? That ending is the first mission, though.
Not according to Master Chief Collection. There's 2 missions before that it's like
So, where did you start when you loaded up the game?
when the game loaded up and we got in there, it loaded up at that cutscene where Master Chief and Sergeant Major
You got off a subway.
Yeah. And he's
Okay.
like, I thought you were going to wear something nice.
Yeah.
That whole cutscene.
Yeah.
And
So
it's like,
in that mission, you jump outside in space.
no.
Yeah. There's two whole sections where you're outside.
No.
Yes. And are you sure you're playing Halo 2?
I'm positive I'm playing Halo 2. You go out on the hull of the ship, but you don't do any jetpack stuff. You just go out, you go down.
You fight
and
jetpack people.
You fight jetpack.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the
Then
jetpack
yes,
section.
that we did.
Yeah.
That we did.
Okay.
But that's
That's
I'll
the
boot it
first
up.
mission.
I'll boot it up and show you.
So the game is I'm thinking the game is thinking the new cutscene with the Arbiter being like he's getting his armor
You
taken
get
off, or
branded
whatever.
and having the armor
yeah,
removed
and
from
then
him.
and then the other cutscene of when the game is just about to start. I
Yeah.
think it's counting those first two as the first two missions, so that's why you couldn't co-op it because you're just watching something. That's my interpretation of what the game's
Maybe.
giving you.
I'll boot it up and show you.
I don't care.
I know. So we
I
got
just don't
through.
care.
So we got through Cairo Station and the outskirts, and we're just playing on normal. We're
Mm-hmm.
not playing on anything hard, just because he wants to play the games and experience the games, and I just want to enjoy that with him. Not that Halo 2 is my favorite game, but he wants to play through
Halo
them
2
all.
is a totally solid game until you find out it's just like a prelude into 3.
3's great though.
3's awesome.
3's amazing.
3 feels like a complete game.
Yes.
And then, but 2, I like 2 a
I
lot.
don't like 2.
The only problem I have with 2 is just it ends before you get to do the fight.
Yeah.
But like that is the whole marketing campaign for 3. So
Yeah.
I mean, like it,
Yeah. But anyway, I digress. That was really loud. And I'm sorry.
we're testing audio.
So bear with me here. So we played that tonight before you got here, and then this weekend I played a little bit more of the Hunt Showdown, like another hour's worth.
And
not
then they
a
just
lot.
put out a new DLC.
They did. I was just running around trying to do DLC stuff to get the free unlocks for the
Sure.
characters. So I was just screwing around in that. That game's a lot of fun, actually. The game's really cool.
Hunt Showdown.
Yeah, I'm really digging it. The more I play it, the more I like it. It's just it's fun. It's just really, really fun.
I feel like you're trying to sell me something.
I could. I really could. And then I played a little bit more of Resident Evil 0 on Friday night. So that's what I've been playing for the past 4 days.
How close are you on Resident Evil?
I think I probably got about maybe 2 or 3 hours left. I think one more Friday night.
We've
will get
never
me
beat
through
this
it.
game.
I've never beat this
Okay.
game. But based on my percentage, because there's a cutscene tracker in the game,
Okay.
and there's 4 pages of cutscenes. I'm on the 3rd page now. So
So you got to figure like I'm probably getting.
I've
close.
played it for 6 hours. So if I throw another 4 hours at it, that's probably about where I'm at.
Are you doing 1 after this?
Yeah, I'm going to do the Resident Evil 1 remaster. I'm not going to do OG because why?
Yeah. Why would you?
Why would you?
Looks like jank.
Even the remaster looks janky in some
Dude, the
places.
remaster of Zero looks janky.
Yeah.
They all look janky. All those old games from that era. No matter, I mean, you can remaster them to be like the Resident Evil 2 remake, and they're awesome. But we're just
Yeah.
like, yeah, we slap some
gonna-
extra textures in there, and
Bump up the poly count
Yeah,
a little
and
bit.
I'm like, okay, well, this still looks like garbage. That's like if
Yeah.
you took like the first Rage game and did it with that. Like, it still looks like shit.
Except Rage was one of the most technically advanced games when it came out.
That game, it sucks though.
It sucks.
It's a
so
bad game.
It's
I'm like,
so
I'm
bad.
bored as fuck in this game.
And it's so like monochromatic. Like the whole thing is like that weird Fallout cream.
yeah, I
green,
mean, it looks like
brown color.
a Mad Max movie with like no soul.
Yeah.
It's like it's
so
the
bad.
shell of what Mad Max.
And then
should
you
be.
get Rage 2, which is like the complete opposite.
complete
of that.
opposite. Maybe because they were like, well, there wasn't. We only put 3 colors in the first one. We put
Let's
white,
use
black,
more of the
and gray.
rainbow. Let's use more of that rainbow.
Let's just we have this whole color palette here. Let's check that out.
Did you know you could mix the colors and get more colors?
They're probably just like, well, we bought a cracked version of Photoshop, and it only comes with black, gray, and like a weird yellow sand color,
Yeah.
tan.
So that's what we got. I was on topic of something. What the fuck were we talking about?
Games looking like shit.
Games looking like
It's like
shit.
every Xbox 360, PS3 game somehow is like muddy.
Yeah.
I'm like, why was muddy in style? Why does everything look like this?
I don't know. Oh, but Resident Evil, and so the Resident Evil 1, and Resident Evil 0, and even Resident Evil 2 and 3 all use the whole painted background texture
Yeah,
theme. And they didn't change that when they did the remasters. They just left the painted backgrounds and made them high quality. Why wouldn't you take the time and at least give a full 3D environment?
Because these people are like, well, the thing we're going to show off are the character models, and people love characters. And guess what? Your character gets to walk around as a new looking, awesome, curvy person looking character.
Instead
Except
of just block arms.
the world they walk around in looks awful.
Yeah.
And it's really going to kill your immersion. And also looks like, you know how you have like an old toy and you like that old toy a lot, and then the new toy comes out and it can move like different parts of its body.
Yeah.
And like you have that new toy, but the old toy's playset. And you're like, well, it doesn't fit on the chairs.
No.
It doesn't look good against the background.
No.
The ship I have for it, it's not going in there. I guess I just have this thing now.
Yeah.
That's what Resident Evil Zero looks like
Yeah.
to me. So
Yeah.
it's like, we have cool new
It looks cool. Characters,
but
costumes, guns, outfits.
it's almost like the character's also like too tall now. Like, okay, well,
Yeah.
it's because we didn't do anything with the scaling of the characters, and definitely we didn't change anything from the old world that you're walking around in.
Nope.
It's annoying.
It's frustrating.
I get people want remakes and remasters and
But if
things.
you're going to remaster something, do it
Put the money
Resident
in
Evil
it.
2 style.
Put the money in
Resident
it.
Evil 3 style.
There's a spectrum, right? It's remakes to make money and money to make remakes.
Yeah.
And I want to be on the side of money to make remakes, so I get good remakes so old games can have new life in a meaningful way, instead of like a developer being like, well, we could just put this out.
And call it a remaster.
Yeah. And people are going to buy it.
Just make it shiny.
12 people will buy it, and we'll be like, oh, and there's a new gun. Cool. That's the thing you haven't done before.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah.
Or there's like, here's deleted stuff that we didn't put in the game. It's
Or-
still not in the game.
Or buy the remaster, get all the DLC you didn't buy when you were 10.
Yeah, exactly. Like, here's cut content that you could watch on a off-screen monitor because we didn't put it in the game this time.
And it's all storyboard art.
Yeah, it's stitched together pictures that some guy drew in his free time. They're like, that might be a good for anything.
It's a flip book.
We never used it. Yeah, I hate that shit. That happened all the time when I would get like these Disney movies. I'm like, oh, we have like Pixar deleted scenes. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
perfect.
and it's
it's all storyboard shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
this isn't the deleted scene. You never made this. Like,
Yeah.
this doesn't count. This is just something someone drew. It's like,
No,
that might be a good scene.
I've said that exact words. I'm like, this is a fucking deleted scene.
Yeah.
This is just
It's just
pictures
stupid
drawn on a
shit.
storyboard that you just put
I could do
together.
this. I could do this for any movie.
Yeah, you
Ever.
really could.
And I could just be like, look, there's a deleted scene. I could fucking flip a goddamn sticky note pad in front of you.
Yeah.
And you could be like, boom.
Yeah,
There you
exactly.
go. Stupid. Fuck you, Resident Evil. Stupid Capcom bullshit. Give me a full game.
All right. Now that you're on a tirade. Now that you're on a tirade.
Nah, I'm mad.
What you been playing, Gage?
Nothing.
And moving
Same
on
thing
to
as
our
last
next
week.
topic.
But like, the only thing I guess I played a little bit of Call of Duty. What's up, Brady? Welcome in. Played a little bit of Call of Duty, which don't know
why.
Where we're at in Call of Duty Warzone right now, garbage. It's just so stupid. Like, there's so many problems with it. The guns are the gun meta right now is stupid because basically there's a assault rifle that acts like a sniper rifle again,
Oh,
and there's no and they won't fix it.
There's no plans to fix
There's
it.
no plans to fix it because that gun is also in the store. So that's why. Did I talk about the conspiracy theory of the store here about Warzone?
Yes. When Black Ops dropped.
So, so same thing's happening. There's a broken gun in the game right now that's also got a skin in the store. They won't address the gun in the game yet because they want to sell that skin from the store first.
Everybody's using it.
Right. So everyone's using it, and it's fucking awful. The other thing, for whatever reason, they nerfed drops of armor, but increased buffs the drops of like self-revives. So it's like, okay, everyone's got self-revives now, but no one has armor.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, knock somebody, and then they're right back up. It's like the whole fucking teams don't have to do anything. They just have to open boxes like, oh, there's a self-revive. Guess I'll carry that needle. Sweet. Brady says, yeah, the AUG FFR meta is painful. The FFR is another assault rifle that if you build it the right way is stronger than all the SMGs. So you just run an AUG that barely uses any assault rifle ammo because it's only a 3-shot burst and 2
Right.
shots will kill somebody
Yeah.
completely. And then the FFR is a fully kitted out assault rifle like SMG. So in close range, medium range fights, it doesn't lose.
Right.
It's so annoying, and everybody's using it. And I know every season, every couple of weeks has its own
There's
meta.
a new meta,
but
yeah.
it's just so. It's like this was bad. It's so stupid. And then now they're doing the zombies thing, where zombies are like roaming around the map. But
I thought the zombies things was a timed thing.
it's timed to a location. So instead of like
so it
the
just
whole,
changes different locations. of the
instead
map.
of doing
Gotcha.
like a zombie thing where different locations, like the zombie outbreak is growing, it's just like a pack of zombies going, I guess we'll go hang out downtown today. And then the next week they're like, I guess we'll go hang out at the airport, instead of being all over the place. And it's like, okay, I get what you're doing, but this doesn't really like seem like a zombie thing to me. It just kind of seems like a nuisance.
Yeah.
Like it's not making the game better in any facet.
Right.
Yeah, Brady was talking about how it's hard to come by armor. Yeah, there's just like you can loot a whole place and find like a plate. And I'm like, we'll have a loadout before I found one armor plate. I'll find $10,000 on the ground before I find a plate. What the
You'd
fuck?
think it'd be the other way around. You
Right.
think you'd get like 10 armor plates before you found $1,000.
Well, fortunately for us, I can find $11.50 and buy my own plates. Then I gotta fucking buy everything now. I'm waiting for them to put like an AUG in the goddamn buy station. It's so stupid. So I'm still playing that. That's the other thing. I can't walk away from it because it's the game. It's the game that, again, all my friends are playing
All
that
your friends are
game.
playing,
So I have
yep.
to keep playing that game.
Yep. You get the hunt. You can play with me and Ian.
Is there an AUG in that game?
No.
How's it
it's
going,
all
J-Star?
like 1800s.
J
What's
Star,
up, J-Star?
Look at J Star coming in with that hype train emote
Yeah.
and the VIP emote
Badge, not emote.
badge, whatever. I didn't make those other
We
emotes.
got a
yet.
hype train.
We got one hype train.
We've had a hype train on
That's
this channel.
well, okay. So
That's
and-
nuts. That's
so-
hard to believe, man.
I know. It was great. It's fantastic. People were eating up that Goofy.
Oh, yeah.
The alert on Reddit.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's like, "What? How'd you do this?" And I'm like,
The
a lot
secrets.
of editing.
The secrets.
Sorry, Brady. Brady, you still have the subscription badge. It's fine. You still sub. You get
Still
to
sub.
use your emotes. My
Use
face is
them.
in there.
Mine too, but he doesn't care.
So on Wednesday, yeah, whatever. Wednesday, I played Fall Guys Season 4 because it just
yeah,
came out.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's a lot of fun.
No, not Wednesday, Thursday.
Thursday, sorry. Because we did the extra stream.
You did the
What
extra
did I do
stream
on Wednesday? Pokemon.
Pokemon Silver.
Yeah, which is
Randomizer.
still going.
There you go.
Although that Pokemon randomizer was trying to fuck me pretty hard.
Those
With
two
those
evolutions were hilarious.
I don't remember what they evolved into, but I know
You
like,
got, the
shit got worse.
Crocodile went to the Weeping Bell,
Something like that.
whatever that was.
Yeah,
and then,
it was a Bellsprout, which
and
is
then
like
Bellsprout,
a
yeah.
base level Pokemon.
and then the other one went to that teddy bear thing.
Yeah, I don't remember what that thing's called.
Teddy bear.
So stupid.
It was bad.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat movie. It might be something we talk
Dude,
about
that Mortal
today.
Kombat looks dope.
Might be something we talk about today. Again, I'm gonna let Nine pick the topic for tonight once we get past this first
There's
time.
one thing I want to address before we get into anything else.
Yeah.
After that.
So Fall Guys is cool. Fall Guys is the kind of thing where I played it a lot in first season.
Yeah.
I didn't touch it 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I had played what I wanted to
Everything
play
you
out of
wanted
it.
to play out of
And
it,
of course,
yeah.
I play tested it for a long time too. So I was kind of burnt out on it.
Right.
So then, yeah, Teddy Ursa, thank you, Brady. Yeah, that dumb fucking thing.
I laughed. I died laughing.
I was like, "Come on, stop.
But then you gotta fire one.
Now I have
after that.
Typhlosion and something
Yeah.
else now. I don't, maybe an Alakazam. I don't remember.
Alakazam. That's what it was. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So now the season 4 is out. Now I think it's at a point where when season 1 was going, you could really kind of figure out how each map works and things. And then eventually they're like, oh, let's add variations in. Okay, season 2 we'll try and do these things. Season 3 we'll do these things.
Right.
So the ice stuff, the medieval stuff. The medieval stuff I don't give a shit about. That one level where you have to move platforms, that can go eat a dick. That sucks. I hate that level.
I have no problems with that level.
It's awful. Because I fuck other people in Fall Guys. Terrible. But this new one, like that race map I played on Thursday,
Yeah, that was cool.
that one's dope. I
That
like
was
that one a
cool.
lot. Because it's like an obstacle course.
Yeah.
It was like
And-
well, I guess
and
they're all
it's-
obstacle courses, but
It changes what you've already gotten familiar with, right?
Yeah,
So you
it's
took a
just
break
different.
for 2 months or 3 months, whatever. When did it come out? November? September?
Fall Guys?
Yeah.
August.
August. That's right.
Yeah.
It did come out in August. I forgot
It's a
about
free
that.
game.
Fucking came out in August.
It's about to come out to Xbox in the summer.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But so you don't play it for a few months and then you come back and they got this whole new like style of gameplay. So it feels like a fresh new experience, right?
Yeah.
And I was looking at that and I was like, that's fucking dope.
It
It makes me want to play this game again.
It was really dope. I was having a great time with it. I was like, man, I haven't had this much fun in Fall Guys in forever.
Right.
I'm glad I took 2 seasons off to come back in season 4 and it feels fresh again.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah, that's
You just take
probably what you do.
You just take a few month break, come back, have some fun.
I guess it's probably more fun when you jump in right on the season to see the new maps and like
Yeah.
they added the fans in, the ice in, all
Yep.
this other stuff. But then again, going back and playing some of the old maps, I was like, okay, I remember how this one sucks. Like the team ball pushing one.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, well, here's still this garbage. So, but I still really like Fall Guys, and I'm glad I played it for that moment because goddamn, I was having a
Right.
blast.
Looks like a lot of fun.
That's all I got.
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
That's all you got. That's all you got.
What did you want to address?
So first, let's hear what your two topics are to discuss tonight.
So I had an 11G pick. 9. You.
Me. That's a
Um,
brave statement.
We can either. I would like to either look at the rest of the games coming out this year
Okay.
and pull up their trailers and judge them,
Okay.
or talk about video game movies that J-Star alluded to with Mortal Kombat's coming up.
I'd rather do that one.
We haven't heard the third one yet.
Oh, you have another one.
There's 3.
Okay.
Just calm down.
I thought you were like going to give me two choices. Most people only give me two choices because I'm indecisive. Go.
If you were indecisive, I'll give you one choice. And you'd be happy with it. You'd be like, all right, I guess.
Well, normally I don't have a say in the matter, and you just give me topics and I just plug them in like a drone.
The third one is we start the list. And the list is either 100 or 150 all-time top games.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I still like the movie thing.
We can do the movie thing.
Let's do the movie
So
thing.
how do you want to do the movie thing? Do you want to like pull up old video game movie trailers, watch those, and then talk about them?
That's how we're going to do this.
All right. We'll do that.
All right. So, but first, I want...
We have a list of video game movies, too.
So, some news happened
Oh.
last week. I'm sure you heard that Microsoft is trying to acquire Discord.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
$10 billion.
Okay. Yeah. How much of that do I get?
Zero.
Well, I bought Nitro once.
Once. What- If this actually goes through, this will be the largest amount ever spent on an entertainment industry purchase. What can Microsoft do with that? Think about that.
With Discord?
Yeah.
Not fuck it up like they fucked up Skype.
Well, Skype's its own problem.
Skype's their own problem because of Microsoft.
Skype's its own problem.
Right.
Skype was problematic before Microsoft bought it.
Sure.
But think about this. So now they will have the power to control the party chat market.
Yeah.
All right. Which means if they put this on Sony's platform and actually make a Discord app so people can communicate between Xbox and PlayStation while using their respective consoles,
Do you think Sony would be like, yeah, let's do that?
that's kind of where I'm going with this.
All right.
So Microsoft can and would likely develop an Xbox app for it, right?
Oh, yeah.
100%. Discord is the definitive chat program. Like, it's everything. It's social media, it's chat rooms, it's everything you want in a social media platform, right? Sony has no interest in this.
Right.
Sony's like, you use our chat system and that's it, because
Well, that's how they work the
that's
crossplay.
that's the way Sony is, right?
Right. Bastards.
But just think of how well we have crossplay now in most games coming out. They're crossplay. Sony would be stupid as fuck not to jump on this and agree to some sort of terms before the sale goes through that Microsoft can't charge them exorbitant amounts of money to use the Discord app. Because Microsoft is going to come out of this on top.
J-Star, I think, like, what are you talking about? The number one, the leaderboard for the bits and the gifts? I think those change weekly.
They change weekly, yeah.
Brady.
I think we could set it to
We can
be
set it to
monthly.
All right, see you, Brady. Thanks for coming in. Let me know how Beerio Kart goes. Anyway, sorry,
No, you're good.
So I really don't think Sony would be like, yeah, because remember how pushbacky they were about crossplay? They're like, we don't want other.
Oh, it took years.
Yeah, we don't want other integration coming in our system to kind of. We don't want to be susceptible to any other
other
base
attacks
coming through, and because we saw with the PS3, shit was going down constantly. You have to give out free games because shit was down for so long. So think about now they're like, oh, let's have open communication to these other platforms. Probably not.
I agree.
But I'd like to think they're in a different mindset now.
I'd like to think
being
that
so integrated.
With everything being crossplay, and I mean, you can just get on Discord on your PC and chat with people while you play on your consoles,
Do it on my fucking phone.
or do it on your phone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an option and it's there and it's available. But if you could just integrate it into your console base, it would just work so much smoother. Like, just get rid of Microsoft Chat on the Xbox and just put Discord in there.
Well, I think they still keep
Boom, done.
Microsoft Chat, but I think they have that team work on their chat to give it the kind of bells and whistles that
I
Discord
think it stays
has.
on this console generation, but the next console generation is strictly Discord.
Maybe they
Integrate
merged the two, and then they developed the app for the Switch for the PlayStation, which is Discord by Xbox, and of course PlayStation's like, not on my console. You're not downloading nothing by Xbox on my console. But for Xbox, Switch users, that'd be great because online chat for you have to do a fucking app. You have to basically have to do a Discord app with fucking Nintendo
with your phone.
Some garbage. So I think that would be great.
But still, $10 billion.
Do you remember?
That's a fuck ton of money, dude.
Super Smash Con, I want to say like 2013, maybe that first year, when we were hanging out with Coney and TK Breeze and all that. Yeah.
Discord was first starting up.
Because they were sponsoring some of the guys there. We got the t-shirts. And I was like, I don't know what the hell this is, but I'll wear the shirt.
I'll wear the shirt. It was a cool t-shirt.
Yeah. And then we all found out what Discord was. I was like, okay, well, that's cool. Probably won't use it because I have.
And now we're using it all the time.
Like I'm using every day.
Yeah.
Shit, me and Jay start talking on Discord all the time.
I talk to Nerd all the time on Discord.
You post weird shit on there.
I haven't posted anything weird in like 6 days.
That's okay. Congratulations.
That's a record.
You made it 6 days.
That's a record.
Way to go, champ.
I have a problem. But yeah, no. So Microsoft acquiring Discord, in my opinion, is a big deal. Like I know you don't want to be the news channel that talks about all the.
Oh, I don't give a shit. We can do that.
But I just wanted to touch on this because I think it's important.
It's pretty cool.
I think it's a big deal if Microsoft actually goes through with this because this is huge. One, great for Xbox.
Yeah,
great for Xbox.
Just another way that they can be like, okay, well we have so much shit going for us. Let's not fuck it up.
I agree.
We have all this money to spend. We have all the Bill Gates malaria money to spend. We just throw it around. We could buy communication software. They're talking like, Bill Gates, we can go buy communication software with your malaria money. He's like, don't we already do that? You don't understand. This one's purple.
This one's not green, it's purple.
They have emotes there. But if we go a step further, so say they do by Discord. So now we assume party chat becomes better because of the Discord program.
Right. Cleaner.
I think we can assume that whatever Game Hubs is for Xbox becomes
part of Discord.
Discord channels, and they become better. So you can actually be in there and jump into chat rooms with people in those communities. You can actually...
And Sony just got rid of communities. Yeah. They're like, nah, fuck you.
They're like,
we don't care.
Get it the hell out. So yeah, I think all of that stuff becomes better.
Right.
So I don't see why not. Do it.
I don't have a problem with it. I just hope that it doesn't alienate people. Is kind of where I'm like going with it.
I'm sure. You know what I mean? People that are going to be alienated are the people on platforms that don't want to be a part of anything that Microsoft's doing.
So Sony.
Yeah. So it's not like you're not going to lose anything on PC because
it's going to be on PC.
It's going to be on PC. You're not going to lose anything on Xbox because you already got an Xbox. If anything, it might try and bring in other people. Where Xbox is like, we're publishing games on your guys' consoles. We want our players to talk to each other.
Right.
Hell, well, you guys got sold. You got Fallout 76 on your consoles.
I think that's kind of another thing too. Now that I think about it, is Microsoft published games can have Discord built right into it.
Right.
So instead of opening up party chat through the dashboard and all this other shit, you just hit join friend. It puts you in a Discord lobby together automatically. You don't have to do anything else. You just join their game. Boom. Discord chat.
Yeah, basically, your game chat now is powered by Discord.
Yeah.
You can talk to people on Xbox from PlayStation.
And it's a private room, unlike most lobbies now. As soon as you get into a lobby with your friends, everybody's talking and you can't hear shit. You got to mute everybody. It's a pain in the dick. I hate it.
Will this, do you think, fix Warzone?
No.
All right, well, I'm out. I don't care.
There's nothing that can fix Warzone.
Well, I just don't care anymore.
Activision just needs to stop. Just stop. Stop trying. All right, well, that was my topic. So now let's talk
about.
I got a browser pulled up.
Hey,
look at that. I can get rid of that, and that. Hey, look at
us. Man, I look great.
All right, so what's the first movie? You want to just start at the beginning with Super Mario Brothers?
Well, I was gonna say we could work a little backwards.
Okay, so you want to start with the most recent Mortal Kombat trailer?
We haven't talked about Mortal Kombat on here yet, have we?
The new one?
Yeah.
No, you just told me to watch the trailer.
Now, I don't know how this works. Can you watch Red Band trailers on Twitch?
No.
Okay, so maybe not the Red Band.
Not that Red Band one. Let's just.
Is that IGN one? The Red Band one?
This one? Yeah. It says Red Band right there.
Oh, sure does.
That's probably the Red Band trailer. Here we go. Maybe.
I have no idea.
Where's just restricted trailer?
Yeah, we don't want the restricted
that
trailer.
one.
Damn it. Is there not a safe for work trailer?
This is the one that came out a month ago. Yeah, the Red Band trailer
It's a week.
is a month ago.
Oh, a month ago. Okay, yeah. So that's the okay.
That's the Scorpion versus Sub-Zero.
Maybe
one.
I wonder if the Red Band trailer is the only one out.
Maybe. There's the teaser trailer.
That didn't look real. A lot of these things don't look real.
No. Artist. Let's just click this real quick. I'll mute it. So we don't get the ad playing
Sure.
in there either. What the fuck?
And you know what, YouTube? This is fair use, so don't come after us. You can't hurt us.
This didn't come up and say
Red Band.
Red Band, so I think we're okay.
We think we're okay.
It doesn't say Red Band.
Doesn't say
And
Red
I would
Band,
think
just says
that- I
official.
would think that Nerdist would put Red Band in there. All right,
I
so
would
let's
think
unmute
a lot
this.
of things.
So podcast listeners, you're not going to get the audio,
Yeah, sorry, podcast people.
but we're going to discuss the Mortal Kombat trailer now. Let me get this. Here we go.
There we go.
Does that work?
And again, this is fair use, YouTube. You can't get us for this.
Let's do it this way.
You know, we probably could have got fair use out of that KFC thing.
I want to be right. I want to be able
Not
to
that it
monitor this
hurt our channel or
while we do
anything.
this. We're just going to do it in theater mode so it doesn't look
That's fine.
too terrible.
This 7 years ago, on a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive. When we got there,
Yeah, I hope to God this isn't the Red Band trailer because things are about to get disgusting for Jax here. There they go.
There it went.
All right, well, maybe.
Might be the Red Band trailer after all.
Damn.
So,
That's pretty intense. So, Mortal Kombat looks great.
Mortal Kombat looks so good.
Probably really don't need to talk about this movie all that much.
Because this movie, despite being 20 years after the fact, looks so dope. The web series they did a few years ago, not that good.
I didn't see this.
It was
All right, that's a lot of sounds.
it had a lot of potential.
Mm-hmm.
It's just boring. Like in terms of Mortal Kombat, it was just boring.
Mhm.
This looks
It looks
fucking
good
dope.
already. I
This
mean, you
looks
got Sub-Zero
so dope.
blasting off Jax's arms, and that's basically his backstory. Sure,
Yeah.
now we're introduced to Jax. No arms.
it had the same mark
So that's how it happens.
Yeah.
you do, Cole.
Yeah, but they're
Okay.
so they're doing the thing. No, that's a original character.
Oh, this guy's original?
Yeah. I think the story here is he's an original character who's like got a birthmark
History
of the
Of
logo,
cultures all
so
over
that
the
means
world.
he's like
Dragon tattoo.
yeah, so he's like
Reference a great
already
tournament.
ingrained in this society.
Right.
Of course, that was Sonya.
Champions.
Yep.
That dragon marking. I think it's an invitation to fight for something known.
Scorpion. I love it.
This movie's gonna be
movie
so
is
disgusting.
So gross. Oh shit, that's soon.
Yeah, and I get to watch it on HBO
I'm
Max.
Sonya.
I'm gonna watch it on HBO.
That's Kano.
Fucking Kano.
The only reason I didn't like Kano was from the first movies, but then I was like, oh, just some guy. Who cares?
Of Earth is in our
Raiden's not a white guy this time.
Who? What is that actor's name?
Kevin Sorbo.
Of course, you knew right away. Was he in Highlander?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought I knew him
Yeah.
from.
No, it's not Kevin Sorbo. It was Highlander is Kevin Sorbo. No.
I don't.
Hercules was Kevin Sorbo.
You could tell me anything, and I would believe
Yeah,
you.
you're right. Who was it?
But I
Who's
just remember
Highlander?
whenever I would watch
Fuck, I can't remember
Kevin's.
now.
Anytime
Spacey?
anytime I would watch that Mortal Kombat movie,
Oh, it just looks so good.
Raiden would show up and just we're gonna watch that trailer.
The original one?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And then he would show up and I'm like, this doesn't look right at all. Something looks really
Something does
weird.
not look right here.
Goro,
Wow, this looks so cool.
Goro doesn't look like the worst puppet that Jim Henson's ever made.
Right? So I do like that they kept Sub-Zero's look closer to the games.
I feel like over time,
Because Scorpions looks way different from the games.
I feel like that's
But
kind
he's
of
not
on
undead
brand.
yet, so
That Sub-Zero's look would stay a lot of like the same mostly, but Scorpion would be the one who gets like the change ups.
yeah.
He would look different now and then.
It just looks so cool. Ah, it looks so good.
And I'm also glad that this isn't like a. I mean, yeah, same J-Star. J-Star says he's watching this hands down. Absolutely.
I'm watching this the day it comes
The
out.
first night I can, I'm watching the hell out of this.
Yeah. So now let's do, what was that? 19.
Who knows?
There we go.
95.
1995.
It just looks so stupid.
As a cement mason, I use.
I don't care about these ads.
We're playing ads on Twitch
Whatever.
that aren't ours.
Sorry, subs. You had to watch ads with us.
Oh god, the meta is real.
God damn, dude.
Jesus,
All right,
looks
so
so bad.
1995. How old were you in 95? 10?
I was 10.
I was 5. I think I watched it right around 1995 as well.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
Me and my friends.
I
were
guess
all-
it was PG-13. So if your parents were cool with it, then,
I had a friend who had a PlayStation who had Mortal Kombat.
right. So you're familiar with Mortal Kombat.
I knew what Mortal Kombat was.
Yeah, right.
So they were like, "There's a Mortal Kombat movie." I'm like, "Is there?" And then we watched the movie, and for weeks we would try to make the bicycle kick happen. Could never
New
get
Line
it.
Cinema.
In each of us, there burns the fury of
Goddamn.
a warrior.
Look at
Generation of family have chosen to prove it.
One of you three will decide the
look at that wig,
It's so bad. Hold on.
the Raiden wig.
It's so bad. God, it's so bad.
But here's the thing. So not many video game movies, definitely no successful ones by this point.
There's not many good ones.
Even in 95, I'm talking.
95, there were no good ones.
Right. So Mario Bros. Did their own thing, and I don't even want to talk about it.
We're gonna watch that trailer.
We will
too.
watch the trailer. With Mortal Kombat, at least they were trying to be like, you
somewhat.
have to look like the game.
Yeah,
Right?
they were trying to get people to look just like the game, which is
wasn't like-
why Scorpion and Sub-Zero have the leather
They look like Mortal
like-
Kombat 1 and 2.
jujitsu
Characters.
outfits. They look like they were ripped right from the classic game.
Right. It's not like the DC movies where they're the early superhero movies even, where they're just like,
Yes.
superhero, like the X-Men movies. Everyone's got to wear black because no one, who's going to buy
Right.
Wolverine wearing a yellow suit? you
Right.
know?
Outworld.
But at least this movie was like, hell yeah. They're going to look like the
Against
fucking
Shaggy
characters from the
Sound.
game.
Yeah.
You will die. And his
Except
forces
Goro.
of darkness.
And,
Reptile.
Reptile,
Reptile, some bad CG, brother.
kind of hard to look at.
More victory. Your soul is mine.
Shao Kahn in this
Our
movie too?
world
New one?
No, in
is
this one.
theirs.
No, he was in the second one.
We might get a claim for this. I don't know, but whatever. I don't care.
We can mute that.
Yeah, there's
I mean, there were some cool scenes in this movie. Don't get me wrong.
sure. I was going to talk about the scene where Scorpion was just there in the
the
woods with
woods?
Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I remember that scene being neat. I would tell you though, not a lot of this is awesome,
No.
and I don't care what anyone says. This movie does not hold up.
And at the time, this was like the best video game movie to date.
Well, yeah, but everyone that was watching it was, well, I guess there were probably adults still like, yeah, I'll watch Mortal Kombat movie. But I think casting did a pretty okay job on some of these people.
Liu Kang was good.
Liu Kang was good. I thought Sonya Blade was good as well.
Sonya was okay. Kano was great.
I thought Kano was good.
I hate Kano, but you know. You know what? I gotta know.
Are you looking him up? He was rated in Mortal Kombat. IMDb, right there.
Where? Right here.
Who was you?
Who was you?
Right there.
Christopher Lambert.
Just him in that fucking white ass wig.
So bad. He was Highlander.
Okay, I was right. That is Kevin Sorbo.
Kevin Sorbo was Hercules, and fuck, it doesn't matter. Anyway,
Can we,
all right.
before we move on, can we pull up the character list for this new Mortal Kombat movie? I don't know who's in it, like what fighters are in it. See who made the cut. I'm sure there's gonna be like surprises in the movie, but I don't know like who's confirmed or anything. Well, it's right there. Go back up to cast.
All right, so
So
you got Cole Young.
Cole
That's
Young's
the
the
new
new guy,
guy.
yeah.
Sonya Blade, Kano, Raiden, Jax, Liu Kang, Shang Tsung, Bi-Han / Sub-Zero.
Yep.
Hanzo Hasashi as Scorpion, Kung Lao, Melina, Cabal, Natara, don't know who that is. Emily Young, must be her. Allison Young. Must be related to Cole in some way.
Oh, you
I know
think so?
Smoke is also in this.
Okay.
Or it's either Smoke or Noob Sabat. Nobody could figure it out because there's that scene where the black shadowy figure comes out of the smoke, which is a trademark of Noob Sabat and Smoke.
What if it's Johnny Cage with a fog machine?
I'd believe it.
Yeah, me too. Like, you can't rule that out yet.
Johnny Cage is not listed here though.
No. I bet he's in. I bet he's.
He might be.
referenced in the
He
movie
might be in
somehow.
there.
It doesn't really make a lot of sense to have
Let's
him in
find the
there.
IMDb.
Well, I think Wikipedia's probably going to be because you can. I mean, people can edit both, so it's not.
That's true.
I like the Melina's in there.
Melina's cool.
Melina's a good one. Melina's one of my favorites. Riptile. I think Riptile. People were pointing out Riptile from the trailer, like saying like that. Oh, that statue move. Is that Riptile?
The scene where it's looking down through like the rafters. You see the guy putting his foot down, and it's like coming out of the camo.
Sure.
That's Reptile.
All right. I like Riptile. Riptile was the guy I usually use in those early games.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know.
Kung Lao, Emily Young, Cabal, Raiden, Cole Young.
Yeah, it's the same people.
It's the same people.
Yeah, so I mean, the movie's got to come out. I'm sure there's references to some of these other characters as well.
And there might be like uncredited characters that are just like in the background.
Could be
So
like the bee lady.
the B lady.
I don't remember. Devora. That's her. Yeah.
Devora. I doubt she's in it.
Yeah, probably not.
So yeah, that's the
Poor
cast
Devora fans.
for this movie.
Sorry, Devora fans.
Oh, Ed Boon helped write this. That's good.
Yeah, he probably sat in the writer's room and was like, you're not doing that
Yeah.
with Raiden. Sonya
Raiden-
Blade would never say this. Should we get Christopher Lambert back in here? I'm sure he's still around.
Sure about that?
Yeah, he was making movies on IMDb.
Oh,
He
okay.
had a bunch of stuff in post-production.
Okay.
No Raiden biopics, though.
No Raiden biopics. All right, so what's next? What do you got? I got one.
Okay, sure. Are you pulling up the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't... The Resident Evil... We're going to look up a
What was
Resident Evil
that?
trailer. Oh, I don't fucking know, dude.
Let's just do that. Resident Evil movie trailer.
2002.
That's the Suicide Squad. That movie looks dope.
That looks good.
I watched that
Yeah.
trailer. That looks so dope. Okay, so that's...
Yeah, 2002.
2002. Here we go.
God damn it.
Skipping ads.
Don't you have ad blockers? Come on.
They don't work anymore.
What kind of internet person? They work for me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Well-
I'll say they catch 75%.
I'm usually not on YouTube on
Fair.
my computer anymore.
Deep underground.
All right, so now we're watching Resident Evil, the original. Oh, God.
How many times have you seen this movie?
Security has been breached.
You want me to answer honestly or lie to you?
A deadly virus.
I've only seen this movie once.
contaminating the entire world
15, 16 times
has
maybe.
been released.
I've seen this movie a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I've legitimately seen it one time.
I thought this movie was fantastic when it first came out.
So what's Djokovic's character in this? Is she like a person
Alice.
or a clone or something? Or
So
I know there is clones, right?
there's clones in this.
Okay, we're here
She is.
An elite team has been sent
So in this movie, you don't know what she is. She's just
Just a
an innocent
person.
bystander attached
Who's the
to
Red Queen?
a former employee who's trying to sell the information to outside sources, right?
but they have only 3 hours left.
So then it derails into this convoluted story as
Human race.
video game movies tend to do,
Of course. Yeah.
where she is a bioweapon that succeeded in human evolution.
So she is the bioweapon.
She is a bioweapon. She's not the bioweapon. She just is a bioweapon.
Maybe our only way out of here.
This guy you see in the handcuffs in here.
Man, remember early 2000s new metal?
Yeah,
I know, I still like
it's
it.
great. I love it.
I do remember this
Copyright
later.
strike for this. So let's see. So I liked the dogs in this movie. I thought they were good.
She's still standing.
But I want to get a good scene of the guy that I'm talking about. It's so bad.
Tough, man. I can't
It's
believe
hard.
shit like
It's
this.
hard to watch.
It's immune. Resident
Was that a zombie?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
You're all going to die down
That
here.
looked
It was terrible. Face lickers are in it.
Yeah. Featuring new music by Slipknot. Damn. What a get they had. What games came out in 2002?
What games came out in 2002?
Yeah.
Like Resident Evil games? Or
No,
just games?
Just games.
You look that up. I'm
Yeah.
going to try and roll back to a scene. Apparently, I got to watch this stupid fucking ad. Taco Bell, come on. Get it over with. Skip ad. Thank you. So where's this guy at? I want to show you. So I've seen the first 3 movies.
Okay.
I have not seen anything past that. And there's a reason for that. And I'll get into that as soon as I show.
Did they show this guy? Or is this the same
Yeah,
trailer?
no, they show the guy. I've seen him a few times. So this guy right here
Okay.
in the back, he's supposedly, I can't remember what he's in the movie for, but basically her and him do the romantic thing.
Sure, hell yeah.
Like that's the emotional connection they build for you in the movie. This guy ends up becoming Nemesis in the second movie.
All right.
So they take him because he gets bit or something towards the end of the movie because he's in handcuffs the whole fucking time. And so he gets bit, they handcuff him, they watch him, they monitor him towards the end of the movie, and then the Umbrella guys come in, shut the whole thing down, take him, put him on a table, and that's when you start to find out that she's more involved with this than she realizes at the end of the movie, like the very end of the movie. And then the second movie starts, Nemesis is the new successful created bioweapon that can now hunt down Stars City, or Raccoon City Stars employees.
So, other than like the liquors and things,
Yeah.
was the Nemesis in the second movie like the first thing from the game that people were like, hell yeah?
It was the first thing that people were like, all right, they're taking this seriously.
Well, because in this first movie,
It's so bad.
are there characters from the game?
No.
Right.
There's no characters from the game in the movie. The only thing that so they say the names of the people who developed the virus, the Birkins,
Birkins, sure.
and that's it. As the only connection.
And so
to the
some
game.
dude sat in a theater for 2 hours and was like, they said, I know that from the game.
Yeah.
These other people don't make any
Yeah.
fucking sense to me.
Exactly.
Was there outrage about that? Because I'd be pissed.
I don't remember because I was in high school and I didn't care that much. I just remember going to the movies and watching this.
That'd be like they made a Bioshock game, and it's the events of the first game. There's no big daddies in it.
No Big Daddies and nobody named. What was the main character's name?
Which main character?
The guy you played as.
Jack.
Jack. There you go.
Yeah. We took Jack out. There's no fighting with big daddies.
It's just some random dude fighting splicers.
And the audience, you don't get to pick what you want to do. Things are made up for you.
Everything is made up. Yeah.
So
that's-
stupid.
So that's that movie.
There's no trailer for the next one. Can we before Resident Evil? Are you looking so?
Yeah, I want to show you the Nemesis.
Gotcha. Wow, that shit did not look great right there.
So so with the second
God
movie,
damn it, Godzilla vs Kong.
with the second movie, they actually combined. They have real characters from the games. Carlos is in it from Resident Evil 3. Jill Valentine's in it. So they basically took Resident Evil 2 and 3 and mashed them together.
Well, I mean, those
The game,
The
like
games
they took
kind
the
of
games and mashed them
yeah.
together.
Those games kind of overlay anyway.
Are
Are the events the same? Or are they?
no, they're totally different.
Yep, seem different already.
So they're trying to market it as like a skincare health type thing.
The
They
Catwoman storyline, sure.
Yeah. So it just goes completely horribly wrong, obviously.
Yeah. We didn't. Honest, can you stop it right there? Didn't need two different Umbrella logos to start this trailer. Like they did two transitions in the
I
Umbrella
know.
logo. What the fuck?
Well, Screen Gems did it, and then the commercial on the TV did it.
Yeah, the fucking other studio.
Oh, they were
logos did it.
pushing the Umbrella thing. Umbrella is all over this movie.
Well, sure.
Like every
I mean-
time you turn the corner, there's an umbrella.
They probably
logo.
should be. Mila Djokovic, that's the first movie.
That's her remembering the first movie and
Yep.
all this shit and all
In
this
case
stuff.
because no one watched it, sure.
Right?
Still the first movie.
Still the first movie. So I believe they show the Nemesis in this trailer.
Okay.
So this guy,
Is that
his
Birkin?
daughter, no,
No.
his daughter, he worked on the project with Birkin.
Let me ask you this: these glasses,
They're terrible.
they do anything for
They're
you?
terrible. I hated them then. I hate them now.
Audio listeners, I'm so sorry you can't see these fucking things. They're no bigger than dimes.
If they've seen the movie, they know. But his daughter's trapped in Raccoon City during the fallout of the events happening.
How fucking far out is that? Because this neighborhood they're
It's
in,
a private school.
well, the neighborhood they're in right now seems to not give a shit that a city that's 10 minutes away is destroyed and being blown up from the inside out.
on verge of being nuked.
Right. And this guy over here is like, yeah, I had no idea. You think a person
My
in a
daughter's
private
in
school would know?
Yeah, right? Especially his daughter.
What
Right.
went on down there?
Sir, there's something in here.
So that's the idea. They're going to nuke the city to stop it.
Some of these graphics. All right, this already looks more Resident Evil than the last movie. did.
Yeah.
Our men are still out there. Just do it.
There's
That was Jill. Oh, okay. That looked like a cosplay that someone just threw together.
There's Carlos.
that Carlos from
That was
behind?
Carlos. So there's
Jill
Jill.
again,
There's
yeah.
Carlos. Yeah.
Okay.
Just been expended.
I mean, I see it. Was that Nemesis?
No, that was the
Thank
liquor.
fuck.
She's a reporter.
Must battle an enemy that will not die.
What was that?
The liquors are also green in this one for whatever reason.
We're gonna need more ammo.
And there's Alice.
Good lord. That was terrible.
It's so bad, dude. This movie is so
I'm
bad.
not that good.
And I do and I don't like that they were like, yeah, the girl has to look like Jill exactly from the get.
Yeah.
It's a terrible look anyway.
There he is.
Okay, the Nemesis doesn't look awful from that view,
It's dark.
but it does look like a guy in a
I know
costume.
exactly how far.
It's
Umbrella
too.
will
He's
go.
not tall
I
enough.
used
Is
to
my
work for
gripe.
them. I learned the error of my ways.
They hadn't invented stilt yet.
Oh, they definitely have invented still.
And they also hadn't thought about shooting him against a green screen and just putting him in later.
Yeah.
Also, why was she running down the wall? She could have just fell just as fast. It didn't make it
She was
different.
tethered in.
Right, but it didn't make it different.
No.
Because she wasn't actually touching the wall.
No.
I have to see the movie.
This movie was bad. This movie was really bad. That's Resident Evil Apocalypse.
You can't call your second movie Apocalypse. That's you jumping the shark. That's just you're not set up for a third movie at that
And
point.
this one features new music from Killswitch Engage and Slipknot.
Okay, I'm kind of into that. I like both those bands.
Well, I like one of those bands, and it's not Killswitch Engage.
Killswitch is great.
No.
Yeah.
No. All
my
right.
God,
So what's
Killswitch
your
is
movie?
awesome.
You had another one.
I don't know.
I started this, and you just saying, "Well, this next one doesn't have a trailer."
Oh no, the Resident Evil movie. I wanted can we see the character list for the new Resident Evil movie coming?
Oh,
this
the
year?
Netflix one,
Yeah, or whatever. Whoever's doing it.
The Generation or whatever it's called.
I think it's called Welcome to Raccoon City.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
As if we don't know where the fuck it's going to be.
IMDb.
Yeah, that first one was fine.
The wiki.
Yeah, the wiki's fine.
I just don't trust Wikipedia.
I know. I just want to see the character list. So Claire and Chris.
Claire, Chris, Jill, Leon, Albert, Ada, William Birkin, Brad, Richard Aiken, and Lisa Trevor. I don't know who that is.
Click on it.
Where did it take me? Lisa Trevor, a character and enemy in the remake of Resident Evil and the Umbrella Chronicles.
Okay.
Lisa Trevor is the daughter of George Trevor, the architect behind Oswald Spencer's Ugly Mansion. Okay, so that's the little girl in the first movie they based the AI off of.
Gotcha.
So that's where they got that from. I never knew that. That's news to me. Okay. All right, cool.
Well, hell yeah. That is a list of characters for a fucking.
Well, it's also a CG movie. It's not a live
Is it?
action. It's not a live action movie.
Are we for sure? Because I thought I saw set photos of this.
I was under the impression that it's like. Maybe it is.
I thought this was a real ass movie. Because like that fourth picture.
This one?
Yeah, that's them shooting it.
Oh, maybe. I thought it was a CG trailer. Or a CG movie.
Hell no. They would make a bad game instead.
Yeah. I like this poster.
Some fan
It's a
did
fake
that,
poster,
yeah.
but I like
His
it.
fucking he's crediting himself.
I know, but I still like this poster.
Yeah, it's a good poster.
It's like it feels like a Resident Evil type poster, you know what I mean? Anyway,
Also feels like a poster that Dare would show me after I started smoking. Like, yeah, if you start smoking, you'll burn the school down.
This is what happens.
Yeah.
Your school will catch on fire, and you will all die.
Pull. What are you doing?
I'm gonna see if there's one of those terrible
fan-made
ones. Yeah,
I hate these fan-made trailers because people think they're real.
Reboot release date. All right, no, fuck that guy.
There's a teaser concept right there, which is just Walking Dead footage. It looked like.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, next.
I was gonna say, first Tomb Raider movie,
Oh God.
followed up by the most recent Tomb Raider movie, which they are making a second one of those.
The sequel to
That one, the sequel to that one.
This
yeah.
one.
So, trailer number 1, classic clips. Damn, when did this come out? 2001.
Yeah.
Fuck,
And
movies
it-
were terrible.
20 years ago.
Who kept giving these people money to make video game movies? Video games.
Yui Bowl.
Here's the thing. 2002, I looked it up. Like Metroid Prime came out, Vice City came out, Sunshine. Great games came out. No wonder they're trying to make video game movies, but no one was doing them in a proper way.
Yui Bowl was a real problem in the early 2000s.
Everyone was a problem in the early 2000s.
Oh, I got a movie we can watch after this. Trailer we can watch after we watch these two. And what's funny is I saw this trailer and I was like, that looks dope.
Well, here's the thing. I think Angelina Jolie is a great casting.
Oh, it's a great casting.
I was like, yeah, she looks like Lara Croft. But then I was like, what does Lara Croft look like? I've only ever seen pixelated bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know what she looks like. But this looks like Lara Croft to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have like this. Here's like the Charlie's Angel-ified. Yeah, we got to listen to cool music, and she's got to be kind of a party girl, but also really badass. Also, into the door 4 times.
Ever heard of the Clock of Ages?
It gives its possessor.
Movie trailers were so bad back in the day.
Terrible. Fucking awful. We should have known the movies were gonna suck.
You might try to kill me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill you.
I said you'd try.
And I've seen that guy in so many other movies that he's actually good in.
I don't know who you're talking about.
The bad guy from this movie.
Oh.
Her rival.
Angelina Jolie.
Jesus Christ. We get it. We know it's Angelina Jolie.
God damn.
I wish podcast people could hear
Time to
this.
save the universe?
Stream people can hear, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Tomb Raider.
Fuck me, dude. I can't believe
And then
a studio exec saw that trailer and said, yeah, it's going to make billions.
Tomb Raider, what was that? 2018?
Yeah. There you go. That's trailer 2.
I still
That's
have
fine.
yet to see this movie.
It's a good movie.
Oh,
I mean,
so delicious.
it's a serviceable movie. It's a good setup for a second movie.
Fair enough. Is this like a coming of age type movie?
It's the first game in the reboot trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they changed
Like
some
on
of
the boat and everything?
Yeah, they changed some events, but it's basically
Thought I saw
that.
that again.
Okay.
And I saw this movie in theaters. Like, I was excited for this because I love that first game.
Lara, your father's gone. At some point, we have to face up to who we are, who we're meant to be.
But it is definitely one of those movies. It's like, gotta keep getting back up. Gotta keep getting
Yeah.
back up.
I think I know where my dad went.
That's right in the middle of the Devil's Sea.
It'll be
See,
an
here's the boat.
adventure.
Yeah.
Death is not an adventure.
And I remember I was sitting in the theater watching. I was like, I remember this being more chaotic when I played through it.
Yeah.
What are you doing here,
Way more chaotic.
Laura? 7 years.
Here's the thing: the bad guy in this movie is a character actor that I'm just
He
like,
put me here.
you're not that guy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, you're not a bad guy. But he's also the bad guy, one of the bad guys in Ant-Man 2. And I'm like, stop
Yeah.
playing a bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, you're just not a bad guy.
No.
You know about
You got a funny looking face. Like, I can't
Be taken seriously.
I'm not mad at you.
Like your threats, they're hollow.
yeah,
There was more to my life than boardroom.
just stupid. Stop being a bad guy at things.
There's an organization called Trinity.
Of course, there's Destiny Child Survivor
Start a
remake.
global genocide.
Maybe I have seen
You
this.
had a bigger holiday.
You had a knack for the unexpected.
You must stop them, Lara. Promise me.
I think I have seen this.
So have you? Yeah, remember, see, this is where Conan O'Brien died 14
Yeah,
times?
14 times and laughed and was like gruesome out
Yeah.
like every single time. I do like this mix of this song. Though.
So where are you at in movie trailers? Would you rather have them be like the Angelina Jolie ones that we just watched, or would you rather them have the new trailer thing that we're going through, where every trailer has a shocking, different take on a popular song to make things sound cool? You haven't even answered yet? That's concerning. Because you know what I'm talking about. Every trailer does.
Every trailer does this.
It's
now.
like, how about we take Bye 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 and make it like a horrific Silence of the Lambs song?
Oh, that actually sounds badass.
No, it doesn't.
That sounds badass.
Clarice, bye, bye, bye. you don't want that bullshit. That's not what you want. That'd be so stupid. Everybody would be pissed.
That's the new intro song to the Clarice show on HBO.
Before I came up here, I looked it up. It's on CBS.
Or CBS. Sorry.
I looked it up. I was like, is this any good? It's got like a 50 on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's
I was like,
good.
I'm probably not gonna watch it then.
It's not.
It didn't look good. When
Jodie Foster supposedly makes cameos in it.
Great. They probably should have just done nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
It's your finger that's pulling this trigger.
Silence of the Lambs is so good. I don't want to.
Oh, Silence of the Lambs is fantastic.
And I want to watch the show, but like if it sucks, I'm like.
I didn't
this-
like Hannibal either.
I haven't seen any. Oh, the show Hannibal.
The show
I didn't watch it.
I didn't like it. So I think I have seen this movie.
Okay.
I have seen this movie.
So yeah, they're making a second one.
So I prefer this trailer over the last trailer.
Yes, 1,000%.
I hate the narrated trailers of the days of old,
She's
where Mr.
a girl.
Movie Phone is
Her
like,
dad is dead, and
Yeah.
she must find tombs to raid. My dad said something was buried down here. Her dad left something for her. It's one of those bullshit.
I hate that. I hate it. I hate that shit.
It does suck because it's like, hey, you viewer at home, you're stupid. We're gonna show you something and tell you something, and you better get it one way or the other.
Have you ever seen this movie?
No, the Blood Rain movie. Are you
Blood
kidding?
Rain movie. This
Wow, that's the
movie-
whole movie right there.
Yeah, just about. It's missing some key scenes that.
134.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
that's probably the whole.
That's probably the whole movie.
That's the Blood Rain 2005. That's not.
Excuse me.
That's not the one I'm thinking. This is the one I'm thinking of. That's just about the whole movie. It cut out the scenes we can't watch on the stream.
They go Baps out.
Oh yeah.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's see. Yeah, Yui Bowl. God, what a terrible, terrible, terrible. I just want the trailer.
Well, you searched the movie. You didn't search trailer, so you're gonna get all these idiots
yeah.
uploading the movie in pieces.
Yeah. Sorry, forgot. Is this it?
This is 2005. Is that?
That's it.
Okay. So it was that one.
All right. So this game, we know about this game.
I had a babysitter once play it in front of me. Other than that, I don't really know anything about it. I don't know anything
this is
about Blood
basically
Rain.
female Blade. She's a
Okay.
vampire hunter. She's part vampire, part human. She tries not to give into the bloodlust like Blade, but she does give into the bloodlust.
Oh shit! I accidentally killed my boyfriend. I sucked his soul out.
Yeah, through his
No, not his wang wang. I'm okay with this.
Anyway,
she wouldn't. See, that's so mean.
So it also the game takes place during the World War II era. So she's out killing Nazis.
Is that what the other one was called? Third Reich?
The movie?
Yeah.
Probably.
All right.
Because the first game takes place during World War II.
Well, she's eating Nazis. I don't care.
She was killing Nazis because she believes that they're the reason she is the way she is because of her mother.
It's damn Nazis.
It's a whole fucking.
It's like Wolverine and Stryker.
This is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
It is so
one of the
bad.
worst movies you've ever seen in your life.
And I bought this movie.
A father, a daughter.
Who's the girl playing Blood Rain?
I can't remember.
Okay.
Of the world as we know it. A prophet.
She kind of looks like the
Girl
game
from the
model,
games,
yeah. So I guess that's on point.
Where is she?
But then you got Ben Kingsley,
All right.
You won't attack.
Sean William Scott lookalike.
You know, for something taking place in World War II, this definitely doesn't. Michelle
doesn't.
Rodriguez is in another bad video game movie.
Ruled by
She was in Resident Evil.
a secret society.
She
of avengers.
stopped doing this to yourself, Michelle Rodriguez.
Brimstone Society.
I guess when they killed her off on Fast and Furious, she's like, well, what am I going to do?
I gotta make a movie. Michael Madsen's in this.
Great.
I do not intend to stop fighting for a second.
Kristana Loken, that's who it is.
I don't know who
Will
that
the
is.
world be ruled by light?
That's
She looks
the
like
chick
Blood
from
Rain.
Terminator 3.
To witness the beginning of the
No, she's
TX3.
Really?
Yeah, she's the TX3.
She got a bad track record.
Yeah, she was.
That's all I know.
Just Terminator 3 was awful.
It's pretty bad.
But I can't remember which one. Oh, Billy Zane. I forgot Billy
No
Zane
way.
and Meatloaf's in this.
Billy Zane's in there with that dumbass wig. Holy shit. Again, this looks like just a medieval movie. This doesn't look like anything World War II.
No. Well, the first game was World War II.
Okay.
This movie is not. It's bad.
I'm never watching that.
That movie is so bad. And the game is so good.
There's not a chance I'm watching that movie.
The game is so good. It was one of my favorite games when it came out.
Really?
Yeah. It was one of the better PS2 games of its time. It was so good. What else we got?
What did you do Super Mario Bros?
Oh, God.
Well,
Do we
I
have
also
to?
want to do Doom. The first Doom movie.
You have the one with the rock?
Yeah.
Ugh. Man, this is hard to look at.
It's 4K restored.
I don't want to do this. I know how bad this
You picked this topic. You got to fucking sleep in this bed.
Sleep in your bed.
It's a nice bed. This is someone like we worked hard on this 4K restoration of
Nobody
the Super Mario
cares
Bros.
because this movie is
trailer.
awful.
So they have to put this disclaimer in because people want
I
credit.
can't believe Bob Hoskins actually signed up for this.
Can you?
John
Mario was hot,
and
dude.
John Leguizamo as Luigi.
If I were in his shoes too, and they're like, "We're gonna make a Mario Bros. Movie," I'm like, "Mario is like a hot property. Of course, I'm gonna get on that. Absolutely."
This is so bad.
Where are we? I got a feeling we're not in Brooklyn no more.
I don't even know what to think. I've seen this movie
I want
one
to show.
time.
I want to show this to my kids without. I'm gonna download this, cut out all the Super Mario Bros. Logo stuff, show this to my kid, and see if he can figure it out. I guarantee he can't.
He says Luigi. Kids only know Luigi in one place, right?
Yeah.
They're brothers.
They're
plumbers.
Jesus Christ.
Luigi! They're on the trail of a kidnapped princess and a mystical meteorite.
That's supposed to be Yoshi.
Yeah, that dinosaur? Yeah, that was Yoshi.
Possesses it.
Yeah, and like I remember watching this and being like, "Where's the Mario stuff at?" Like what?
Yeah.
The only thing I remember being Super Mario, like Mario related, was the bomb.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
I'm like, I recognize that. All this other shit, I have no idea what the fuck is I'm looking at.
Right.
And make it safe.
Never in my life would I guess that that's Bowser.
He's got to be corporate Bowser, man.
Later.
Like, what if we take Bowser and he's not a turtle anymore? He's a ridiculous businessman.
When did they get guns? And their SNES.
Super scopes,
their
whatever it's
Super
called.
scopes, yeah. And never in my life would I ever have guessed that. Ah, damn it.
I hate
I hate everything about it.
Now that might be the worst movie.
Mario Brothers.
Is Blood Rain worse than this?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
This
It's got to be
movie
way
was
worse.
So bad. Never would I have guessed that
What a
those
shit
things
show.
were Goombas.
No.
Never would I have guessed that was Bowser.
Yeah.
Never would I have guessed that that was Mario or Luigi, other than the fact that they call themselves Mario and Luigi.
Now, is this because everything in the movie based on the Super Mario Brothers franchise doesn't look like anything from the game?
Except the Bob-omb.
Except for the bomb. That's the only part. But even then, you
That's
could tell
it.
me like that's the Burger King toy they had that month.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, Mario went to Burger King.
Yeah.
Cool. You could change the name, and I'd be okay with it because
Yeah.
it just would make sense.
The movie's bad. It's so bad.
Look, even autocompletes bomb. Like, okay, that's the thing from the movie that everyone knows is from the game. There it is.
The Power Shoes. Remember that?
No, it's all stupid. So stupid. I want to say there's like a documentary out there that explains
go.
this
There it
movie.
is.
Yeah. That's like, this is why
It's
we...
not, and looking at it now, it's like it doesn't even look that good.
Yeah, it, doesn't, it looks like a toy that I had or something. Like it looks
Looks like
like, oh,
it looks like I tried to make a bomb with one of those wind-up toys.
yeah. But it also looks like a kid got a toy from school. Like, look, this is Mario, Dad. And the director was like, hell yeah, we'll put that in the movie, son. No problem. And blew up a toy in front of her own kid. So dumb. Bowser's got a gun that changes things into other things.
Monkeys. Turns people into monkeys.
Well, he shouted monkey. I don't know if that's a. He could. Maybe he got to change it.
Oh, what? He shoots the guy, he turns into a monkey.
I don't know what else the gun can do.
That's true.
Doom.
Whoops. Movie trailer. God, The Rock is so small.
2005 also. Yeah, he wasn't hitting those legal HGH steroids.
Yeah.
Whatever they're fucking called.
This movie's first person too.
It's got some first person.
It is so jarring.
I haven't seen it. I've never seen it. And I'm kind of glad.
At a distant research facility.
Good, this guy's back to tell us what happens.
The human genome has just been discovered. And with it, all hell has broken loose.
Doom guy.
Now, a call for help has gone out.
Game time. Listen up, man. We're going in hot.
Alright.
Breeze, kill it.
There's something coming up behind you.
But this, I don't know a lot of Doom stories. Does this follow a Doom story?
If I had to guess, it's probably the Doom 3 story.
Yeah, I didn't play Doom 3.
Neither did I. Because Doom 3
in my,
was like one of the worst rated Dooms.
My experience is they're all monsters from hell.
Yeah.
And then like Doom 2's always been hell on earth. So why are they going to like, yeah, we were doing science experiments and one of our guys turned into a demon and now everything's demons.
Yeah. The Praetor armor's not in this.
Is that Rosamund Pike? I didn't see any first person shit.
Sir, are you okay?
There's first person scenes in it.
I know there's first person scenes in it. That's what I remember about the movie. I'm like, they put first person scenes.
Here you go. First person. This we might get in trouble.
Oh shit!
It's so jarring.
This is so bad. This is like a haunted house.
It's so jarring.
It's like you're just walking through a scary house. You would do this at Six Flags, not in a movie.
Right?
Oh my god, dude!
Like that's so jarring. It's bad.
That person he just shot in the other hallway just ran over around here. He got me in 2 scares.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Anything else?
We did Tomb Raider. We did Resident Evil.
Did Mario Brothers.
Doom, Mario.
Blood
Blood Rain.
Rain.
Mortal Kombat. Video game movies. Can we watch the first Sonic trailer? Is that still up?
For the one that they had to take down
Yeah.
and remake?
Yeah.
Original
Sonic the Hedgehog movie. What's up, nerd? We're watching trailers for bad video game movies. As this is our podcast topic this week.
Which one?
That's
Is it? This one right here.
No, it's the top line.
Is this one?
Uh-huh.
This
You've
is
seen
the
this?
checkers game where
Yeah, oh yeah. I saw this when it came out. I was
can't believe this was.
aboard, I was all aboard the hate train for this movie. Like I was like, this is justifiable.
I can't believe the decisions that went into this look. What the? And I'm glad they changed it.
I'm so glad they changed it.
It was a billion times better for him.
Poor James Marsden gets put in all these dumb animal movies.
He's got a dumb face. It's always good for him.
I guess
Sega thought this was a good idea, and it was a terrible, terrible, terrible time. An absolutely terrible idea.
Gotta go fast.
Oh, God, so bad.
Someone greenlit this. Someone said this was okay. I want to. I bet there was a meeting where they put this trailer together, and a board of directors was like, "Yeah, that's Sonic to us." And one guy who liked Sonic was like, "No, this looks like shit. We can't put this out. We'll be eaten alive out there."
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "No, we don't care. Who cares? It's Sonic. It's our interpretation. We'll put it out." They put it out.
I'm in charge.
The internet blows up, and then one guy comes into work the next day. Oh,
look at his big talking down.
Who said he was right about Sonic? Who wanted to put out bad Sonic? Y'all wanted to put out bad Sonic. And now what do we have to do?
Give this motherfucker a raise.
Damage control time. I guess I'm doing some damage control. Fuck y'all. Yeah, I would have. Oh man, I would have asked for a raise.
That scene
New
right
office?
there is
Yeah.
what set me off. I was like, no, just no, this cannot happen.
Even for like a normal animal, it's like there's not
This
enough.
looks so wrong.
There's not enough animal to it, and there's not
No.
enough personification to it.
No.
So like he wants to have human eyes, but also like the distance apart for an animal. So it makes him look like this fucking
weird smush face.
This 10-foot gap between his eyes.
And the fact that his nose is like.
Yeah, but he also has a human mouth.
Yeah, and dude, it's so weird. It's so fucking weird. This whole thing is just bad.
Oh man.
All right, we're gonna
like
pause that. We're gonna pause that one right there.
Sure.
We're gonna open up another YouTube.
But it's also like someone drew Sonic but forgot what his face looked like and was like, this might.
Or somebody learning to draw for the first time.
Sure, but it looked like they got the shape of the head, right? Like the
Yeah.
quills and stuff. They just forgot what his face, like, oh, it was like, because iconic Sonic, his eyes are stuck together. Like they're one big piece, right? And they just forgot that that was a thing that Sonic had.
All right, I'm going to pause this.
Sonic, a little ball of
That looks so much better.
Yeah,
God,
a
it looks
billion
so much
times better. It looks like Sonic. That's why it looks better. Because
Yeah.
it looks like the thing we know.
Always after my powers. So I came to yours.
That's like, oh, we're gonna make a Tomb Raider movie, but instead of like a woman to play Lara Croft, it's gonna be a seal. We're just gonna put an animal seal in there. This is how different it is.
Let the play Sonic. Let the bitches mount also.
Yeah, I mean,
This versus this.
one looks like Sonic and the other one looks like something I made in 4th grade. Like, it doesn't even look
It
right.
looks so much worse when you put them side by side. Like, this has got the fur and everything on the face. It just looks weird.
You know how like
This looks like plastic, but looks so much better.
You know how you're in art school, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you're like, your teacher's like, we're gonna make stuff out of clay and we're gonna put them in a kiln. It's gonna be cool. You're like, okay, cool. Make something out of clay. And we'll put it in the kiln overnight. We'll come back on Tuesday. We'll see. It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you put mine too close to the wall. It melted into the wall. Got smushed. Well, now my thing doesn't look like my thing anymore.
That's this.
That's that. That's what that is. My teacher let my thing fall over in the hot oven and fucking cooked in a way that is unrecognizable.
I mean, the whole shape of the face is just entirely wrong. The ear, look how small the ears are.
But it doesn't look like anything.
And look at this. The ears are huge in this.
It doesn't.
Eyes are huge and close together. The nose is independent from everything else.
It just doesn't look like anything.
This just looks terrible.
It's a bad drawing I let a 4-year-old get away with for a day, and I throw it away. Like,
Yeah. This isn't going on the fridge, you dumb fuck.
You stupid idiot. Have you ever seen Sonic?
God.
Oh, shit. That's wild. That is so wild.
Vastly. Are his hands in this one too?
Yeah, his hands were at the very beginning, but I'm sure, like, if you keep playing this, he'll throw his hands in the air. Because he'll do that.
Right there. That's what I was looking for. Right there.
Yeah, with no
That,
gloves.
right, look at that.
He's
That's
got human
fucking
hands that are supposed to look
weird.
like animal hands.
Now look at those hands. That looks like Sonic hands.
Because he's wearing fucking gloves.
He wears gloves.
Think of Mickey not wearing gloves.
It's like they didn't even look at the source material. They're just like, oh,
I believe it.
he's got white hands. No, he's wearing gloves. No, he's got white hands. It's
Well,
cool.
probably
I'm surprised his feet just weren't red fur.
The conversation probably went like this. Well, why would a hedgehog wear gloves? And everyone else was like, I can't think of a reason why a hedgehog would wear gloves. And here's the reason. It's a fucking cartoon. It doesn't matter.
It's fake.
Who needs a fucking reason for him to wear
Did
gloves?
y'all know he could talk too? Do you know any talking hedgehogs?
Right. Well, I guess we should get rid of the talking.
You ever seen a blue hedgehog?
No. Well, I guess we should get rid of the movie then. Just James Marsden runs around real fast.
Get rid of all of it.
It's Sonic now. Have him put on a blue hat and call him Sonic. That's our character.
Let's finish this.
Oh my God! Finish this.
You're not suggesting who I think you're suggesting.
I will say, Jim Carrey as Robotnik, perfect.
Meow.
He's just the Riddler. It's just I didn't think it was anything amazing.
Oh, come on.
It looks like a small child. It looks like a child in a costume.
It looks like a child in a costume. Yeah.
God, it looks. That part they got.
Oh, is that all you got?
No, but thank you for asking.
Whatever this creature
Garbage.
is, our
This movie
job
is
is
so
to secure it.
good, though.
Yeah, I do like the movie.
Neutralize
The movie
it.
was so much fun. I
See what
hope
makes it tick.
they make a sequel.
Yeah, they're working on a sequel. They already greenlit.
Oh, did they already agree?
They're already
Okay.
making it.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. I saw the problem. I saw the problem
This creature is.
as to why
Our
this looks the
job
way that
is
it
to
does.
secure it, neutralize it,
It's coming.
see what makes it tick.
It's coming. Right there.
From the producers of Fast and Furious, starring Michelle Rodriguez, who was in Blood Rain and Resident Evil.
And 7 out of the current 8 movies of Fast and Furious.
I think she was in less than that. I don't know.
6.
Maybe.
Because
I don't know
the
when she
one.
came back.
I don't remember.
But either way, Michelle Rodriguez, stop being tied to all of these terrible movies. Or all these terrible ideas. Yeah, same nerd. I enjoyed this way more than I thought.
Oh, I enjoyed this a lot. I bought it.
I didn't buy it. But I was like, oh, it's clearly a kid's movie. Obviously, there's a lot of this that's not for me. But I was like, oh, this is fun. I had a good time.
I had a great time with this. My kids loved it.
Yeah,
I
you got
loved
kids.
it.
At least I spelled Sonic right.
Yeah.
How much longer?
God, the less I can see his hands, the better.
Do you have your child in that bag?
No.
No.
I mean, yes, it's a child, but it's not mine.
It's not your child.
That's one of the best lines of the movie.
I mean, it's a good setup.
Body spray in an old ham sandwich.
I love this.
Yeah,
I love
that's the
everything about
post-credit
this.
scene, so they just
I know.
spoiled that. So it's like,
I know,
whatever.
but still, this is great. I love this. I love everything about this. All right, what else we got? We got 2 minutes, so I think that's about it.
That's probably a good place to wrap up on the movie trailer talk. Of course,
secrets.
Of course, everybody. That was the podcast. We're going to be switching over. What are we playing?
Resident Evil.
Okay, we're playing Resident Evil 0.
Yeah.
We're going to switch over to Resident Evil 0 here.
Yep.
We're going to be playing that for the next hour. So Twitch people, Hangouts, podcast people, of course. Thank you for listening to our commentary only track on movie trailers from the early 2000s and yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Sonic. Podcast is available, of course. You know this on Spotify, Google Play, iTunes. No, YouTube Music. Fuck. iTunes, YouTube Music, and Amazon Music. Again, join us for the live show, twitch.tv/birdcage_gaming, where you can watch the trailers with us. I mean, that was the appeal today. So podcast people, you fucked up. You should have been here live to watch the actual trailer.
You done fucked up, Ron.
You could have seen first person Doom and got sick in that haunted house starring The Rock.
It's so bad. Say goodnight to the kids, Gage.
Good night, kids.